Wake up!
Who will one can save you? This is how we do it. Gotta get your groove on.
Oh, and the boys, I did. Gotta get your groove on.
Gotta get your groove on. This is how we do it.
All right, man, go on. They just jamming on that song, though, man. Gotta get your groove on. Gotta get your groove on.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film. I'm Ralph, and this is Shamanda.
That is who I am.
And right now, we're at the season finale of season 2 of Better Call Saul. This one's called Klick. Last we left off, Chuck was trying to prove that Jimmy was behind the mistake on the paperwork, so he went to the copier place.
Hit his head.
And
And
now
went down.
we don't know if he's going to live or die.
Jimmy was outside screaming like, whispering, call 911,
Right,
call 911.
right.
But nobody was doing anything, and we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Hopefully he's not deceased, but we'll see.
Right, yeah. Let's
Klick.
go.
Click the click. Uh-oh.
Oh, is that their dad?
Seriously, Chuck, we gotta eat it. Mom will be okay for a few minutes. It's been 3 days. It could be 3 more. Okay? Let's go, buddy.
Jimmy, you want to eat? Go eat. Mom. Mom?
Jimmy,
No, Mom, it's me, Chuck.
Jimmy.
He's so jealous of Jimmy.
No, Mom. It's her.
Oh.
Oh! He's not going to tell him.
So this is it, then?
I'm sorry. She has that DNR.
Yep. Mama got DNR too.
Is your brother in the building? We can use the intercom.
No.
Is there anyone you want us to call?
Chuck! Hey, Chuck! Chuck, where's Mom? What happened?
She's gone.
What? When? Did she wake up? Did she say anything?
Oh. You scurvy.
He's scurvy.
No! Oh, okay, yeah.
Call 911. Call 911! Ernie, get out of here!
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Come back tomorrow. It'll be half price. Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Who's this, buddy?
Center.
Chuck.
615 gold.
You start strangling him.
Hey.
It was not jokes. It was not jokes.
It was.
We're gonna get you to the hospital.
Lance.
Okay? Everything will be all right.
Work here.
Why couldn't y'all call 911 without Jimmy coming in there?
This is Charles McGill, late 50s. His vitals are stable. He's got a laceration on his forehead that appears to need suturing.
What's that, Charles?
have to turn off the lights.
No, we can't do that right now, sweetie.
God.
Don't hit your head.
No EKG.
Yes, Charles, we need to do an EKG. Okay?
No, you don't understand. I have a condition. I have a hypersensitivity to electricity.
Charles, please push your feet against my hands.
Your head and your neck.
Very
Your
good.
heart's all right.
He's out of
Okay.
it.
No EKG.
Draw a little bit of blood, suture up your wound, and do a very simple CAT scan.
No CAT scan.
Calm.
No CAT
Please
scan.
get some restraint.
Well, can't you just go old school? You know, look at his pupils, use a stethoscope, that kind of thing. He doesn't want to be here.
What he wants and what he needs are two very different things, Jimmy. We don't know if he lost consciousness because of a heart-related issue or if it was a mild stroke. Chuck is once again refusing these tests because they involve being bombarded by electricity. Nothing has changed since the last time he was in here. Look, I don't know how to explain this.
I'm not committing about a temporary emergency guardianship.
Well, if it isn't Johnny on the spot.
What does that mean?
Is Ernesto out there?
How are you feeling, Mr. McGill?
Ernesto, how long was I unconscious in that print shop?
About a minute. You were kind of in and out.
And how long was I lying on the floor before the ambulance arrived?
About
10 minutes, I think, but I didn't look at the clock.
And yet you were there.
Chuck, can we,
There's only one way you could have gotten there so quickly. Bribed him. That kid behind the counter.
What?
Between the time Ernesto left and I arrived. Why? Just wanted to see me suffer?
Mr. McGill?
Just wanted to have a laugh at my expense?
I called him. I called Jimmy earlier before I picked you up. He showed up when he did because I called him. I was worried about you and I called him.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Get out. Both of you. You're trying to have me committed.
No.
Temporary emergency guardianship. Tomato. You finally got me where you want me.
He don't want to do it.
Right.
You know, people are just so bitter. Even in your state, you still bitter towards your brother.
How come you said that about calling me?
I don't know, man.
Stress out.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but your brother, the way he's been talking about you lately, it's like he's really out to get you, Jimmy, and I don't know.
Wow.
You're my friend.
Wow.
You're a good guy, Ernesto.
Wow.
I missed him, man.
Oh, that's right. Is that the driver? Yep. You too dressed up to do anything, honey.
Nacho knew what's wrong, man. You don't want to do it. Where you get all these cars from, Mike?
Because that's a station wagon, right?
We'll have you in and out of radiology before you know it, all right?
They're knocking him out.
Getting that neck collar off and get you moving around.
If he wakes up and starts shaking.
The table that you're on is going to move. You're going to hear sounds that might seem loud to you.
He knocked out.
Nothing to worry about.
What is she? Who is she? Oh,
I guess
no.
not.
Oh. Maybe it was just to calm him, but it did look like it was about to knock him out. Close your eyes.
You are the greatest generation. You didn't start World War II, but you sure as heck finished it. And if that weren't enough, you sent rockets 300 feet tall.
Come on, Jimmy.
Boom. Now, in your golden years, you need someone looking out for you. Someone you can trust. A man who says what he does and does what he says. When you need someone to count on,
Give me Jimmy.
Give me Jimmy. Because Moxie is in such short supply these days.
Jimmy McGill, a lawyer you can trust.
Good news is that physically he's okay. His head wound will heal just fine.
And his heart?
Strong. The EKG was normal. However, there was a complication.
I said everything looks good, so let's get you out of here. What do you say? What's wrong with them? Whatever you gave him should have worn off already, right?
We think it's a state of self-induced catatonia.
We. Always with the we. I think it's you. You're the only doctor in the room. I think you fried his brain with that machine. Jimmy.
I have to believe that it's just a matter of time before he comes out of it.
Yeah.
Matter of time. Fine then. I'll wait. Right here.
Shot left. 1.5 minutes.
He went back and got the gun.
Adjusting right. 1.5 minutes.
Come on. I need to be with somebody like that.
Gotta get some water.
Chuck. Hey, buddy, you back with us.
The last thing I remember was that machine they put me in. How long was I out for?
20 hours.
Where to next? Some insane asylum in Las Cruces?
Yeah.
Someplace you can really tuck me away, but good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Home, Chuck. You going home.
What you need the light for? You going to the garage? She about to paralyze Salamanca.
I wish something would happen so you'd be satisfied with it. What's the twins? Can't get a clear shot. Nacho better get out the way.
Right.
Is that his car?
Yeah, what is it?
That can't be his car. Oh, that is his car. Don't.
Wow.
guy who's out on the gun.
Maybe. I don't know who else it could be.
Jimmy, Howard just called. He says he's been trying to reach you all morning.
So tell him to stop bothering you and leave me a message.
It's about Chuck. It's important. That's all he'll say.
Hey, what's up?
Jimmy, I have just one question. Are you behind this?
Am I behind what?
Did he resign or something?
Something about the TE has something to do with their firm, remember, from the beginning?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the TEG, temporary.
Yeah.
Chuck?
Whoa.
Is it all wrapped up? Whoa, is he a crazy man for real? It's all wrapped in that.
Yeah, something you maybe want to tell me about?
These walls are plaster and lath. Completely invisible to the radio spectrum. No protection at all. I might as well be standing in the middle of a pasture. I should have done this from the start.
Dude has lost his marbles.
Right.
Howard tells me you quit HHM.
I didn't quit. I retired.
That's not what it sounded like. The law needs you. How are you going to retire before you get me disbarred, before you run me out of town on the I'll be Willie McGill carrying the family name. You can't have that.
I can't do the job anymore. 1216 instead of 1261. I screwed it up. I hurt the client. And then I blamed you.
Jimmy gonna tell the truth.
My brain, my mind, it used to be, it all used to work, and now it doesn't anymore.
What if I told you didn't make a mistake?
For Christ's sakes, Jimmy, stop humoring me. Stop trying to talk everything right.
He's recording this. I think what he had, what he dug out was a.
It was me.
Recorder.
Yeah.
I changed 1261 to 1216. It all went down exactly like you said. I mean, exactly.
He is getting him.
I doctored the copies. I paid the kid at the shop to lie for me. It is insane how you got every detail exactly right.
Are you telling the truth, or are you just trying to make me feel better?
I am saying it to make you feel better. Sure shit wouldn't be telling you otherwise. But yes, it's the truth.
You'd go to such lengths to humiliate me?
I did it for Kim. She worked her butt off to get Mesa Verde while you and Howard sat around sipping scotch and chortling. She earned it and she needs it. Oh crap, I made a mistake and go on with your life like a normal person. But oh no, wishful thinking.
And it's soundproof.
You do realize you just confessed to a felony?
I guess. But you feel better, right? Besides, it's your word against mine.
He recorded it.
Yeah, you know it. And it's right there. He said he did it. He's told it all. He said he did it for Kim and everything. He may have had Howard in on it too.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. He did. It was all a setup. Yeah, it was all a setup.
Kim said, watch him. He couldn't get anything else. When Ernesto said, I called him, that was pretty much the end of that. So he had to think of something. And this was going to be the only thing. And he knew that he was going to be persistent in trying to come into the house. And he had already had it planned and plotted and everything. When he came from the hospital, he was like, okay, I got to do something. And the only way that he knows that he can get Jimmy to the house is if it's an emergency. He said, it's your word against mine.
Now, what happens next season? Jimmy probably gets disbarred.
That's the last one.
Disbarred, becomes Saul Goodman.
Kim loses her contract. I mean, her contract with
Mesa Verde.
Mesa Verde.
Everything goes to hell.
And then their relationship is done.
It's done.
But she knew he did it too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but for him to say that he did it for her, that puts her in it too. He could have left her out.
Yeah. But, you know, she never knew. She didn't know. But
yeah, but just the simple fact that he was like, she worked for that. And blah, blah, blah. And went on and on about her.
Mm-hmm.
He could have been like, she didn't know I was doing it. I did it. But he said I did it for her.
Now, who put "don't" on Mike's window? I'm thinking it was Gus. It was Gus. That's the only person it could be. But then it was still how? Why? He hasn't even been introduced yet.
I was about to say, who are you talking about? Why would you say Gus? He ain't even been on there yet.
I know, that's what I say. But I'm just saying, who else would know that he's there with Nacho,
the guy who
Salamanca, besides him?
Yeah.
Those are the only two people I could see.
To me, it has to be the guy. It could have been Nacho. Why couldn't it have been Nacho?
But he watched Nacho the whole time.
But Nacho knows that he's not stupid.
Yeah, but how did Nacho leave, put the branch against the wheel in?
I mean, I'm just saying, they got people to do stuff. I'm just saying, maybe he had somebody to do it for him.
I'm sticking with the guy that sold him the gun, or Gus.
I'm sticking with the guy who stole the gun. I mean, sold him the gun. Because he wiped it off and everything. He was like, no hard feelings. He was like, none taken.
But, you know, he did that when he was showing them the guns, too, so.
He wiped it off and everything. No, but he knew on this one. Because he didn't want to buy it the first time. This time he wants to buy it. And from a distance, he knows that from that range, you know you can do some damage and get away with it. Headshots. And be done. I don't know. That's crazy. But anywho, so...
Season 3 is going to be hell. It's going to be hell.
You're doing a lot of hell today.
Yeah. So let us know what you guys thought. We'll see y'all next season.
Bye.
Wake up.